So a new person has come out saying that they were going to run in 2020 as a Democratic candidate, obviously. A Mr. Beto O'Rourke saying that he's going to be challenging Mr. Trump for the White House. And already the media they've really chosen this guy as the one that they want to win and ultimately see as president. We have seen just tons of media coverage over this guy. We have seen people like news pundits calling him a rock star, a vibrant new face in the Democratic Party. He's been featured on the cover of Vanity Fair, kind of on a dusty road, dusty trail with a pickup truck behind him and a jacket, kind of just poured over his back, looking all stoic like an average everyday American. He's coming out on shows like Ellen, skateboarding on set, and the media has already devoted their attention span almost entirely to this guy. The powers that be, mark my words, the powers that be are going to focus heavily on Mr. Beto O'Rourke. I'm not saying he's necessarily going to win. He's not going to get the nomination necessarily. I don't even necessarily believe that. But I do think that he's going to get a lot of support coming from the ultra-wealthy donors, from the powers that be, the media. The media is just going to serve him like on a golden platter. Oh, here's your media time. They're just going to report on him left and right. Mr. Beto O'Rourke is what you could refer to him as a make-a-man, right? This is what Obama was in 2008. This is what he was when he first kind of burst onto the scene. People loved him. It's a few different things that you need to be a make-a-man. First one is you need to be a new face, right? You need to be new. Throw away all of the old politicians because we've seen them, we're tired of them, and voters get excited when they see a new face. It kind of gives them more motivation to go out and vote because they're new, and they could then believe that, well, since this person's new, they could potentially create change. Second thing is they need to be good at speaking, like Obama was. Obama was really good at speaking. Beto O'Rourke is good at speaking. Third one is they need to be a good-looking person. They just need to be good-looking, right? It's hard to, if you see an ugly person standing next to an attractive person, they're both making the same political points. They both stand for the same thing. You're going to be more likely to vote for the handsome person. That's just the way that human psychology is. It's kind of unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. That's one of the criteria that you need to be a make-a-man. You need to be attractive. And the fourth one is kind of ambiguous beliefs. You can't really have any set, definitive things that you stand for. Like with Mr. Bernie Sanders, I keep saying Mr. Obama and Mr. Bernie Sanders. I don't know why. But like with Bernie Sanders, we know that he hates the rich. He wants to tax the ultra-wealthy. He wants free healthcare for everyone, free college tuition for everyone. We know this. With Trump, he's really hard on the border. He's against unfair trading practices when it comes to trade. He's for low taxes. He's law and order. We know what Trump stands for, largely speaking. When it comes to Beto O'Rourke, what is it? What's the catchphrase with Beto O'Rourke? He doesn't really have anything. We just know he's a Democrat. We know that he is anti-Trump, and we know that we kind of have a general idea of what he believes. Abortion, smoke pot, love the immigrants. Just we have a general idea of what he believes in, but we don't really have any definitive stances on anything in particular. And the reason why that's important, the reason why that is the fourth and potentially the most important criteria when being a make-a-man, is that you can have easily manipulated beliefs. Right? Because when he comes in, he makes the announcement that he's going to be running for the office of the president. Outside groups, powerful donors, the powers that be, as I always say, the media, they can all dip into their pockets and just pour it toward Mr. O'Rourke because they're going to be the ones that are influencing his decision-making and his belief and his stance on things. His stance is going to shift more and more as he gets more money pouring into his pocket from big donors, the elites, the ultra-wealthy, the ultra-powerful, and the ones that really control the narrative of things. He is an easily manipulated individual. He's good-looking, and he's young, vibrant, which is the reason why the media and so many powerful individuals are going to be just drooling over this guy. Just keep an eye out for Mr. O'Rourke because he's kind of a snake in the grass, and I can guarantee you that he's going to stand behind any belief that people are going to pay him to believe, essentially. This has been Sterling here with the Pride News Network. I apologize that we haven't been releasing any really anything news related. It's been largely opinion, but that's going to be changing as I get more ahead of things. This is still a relatively new job, so I'm trying to kind of figure things out. And just kind of more videos being released in the future. Please like, comment, subscribe, and contribute to the conversation even if you disagreed. Your opinion will always be welcomed here, and it will never be suppressed here on the Pariah News Network. I want to thank you, and that's it. Goodbye.